welcome back to the next day of Spooktober, and it's another Haunt This Journal page. We're doing the first page of several pages of protection. That sounds really silly, it really does, but you know what? This one was really quick and simple, and I would also like to say thank you so much to my Patreon, Andrew Riley, for requesting this video. It was pretty quick, pretty simple, but you know what? I really enjoy doing some of these kind of like relaxing 15-minute long pages that just, you know, I don't know why, but they really make me happy to do these. So anyway, this time around I wanted to kind of do it like make it look like it was a wall with like torn wallpaper. I didn't quite do that too well this time around, but it has torn wallpaper, and someone has stuck a couple of protective sigils and protective markers on the wall to kind of offer some limited I keep saying the word protection, but protection to whoever is using this journal. Or in the house, which apparently this is in. I'm apparently turning this into like a themed journal. Like there's a person making this journal. It's super interesting to me to finally have a character that's kind of forming herself out of this, that she's going to be going through this journal with. And I think that's going to be super duper fun to actually go through with you guys when we get it done. But yes, so I chose 3 sigils from my little making magic deck that I have that I thought would be really, really good to represent protection spells and things like that. One of them I don't really think is protection. It's kind of calling down divinity and asking for guidance from the gods or spirits or whatever you choose to believe in. And the other one, one of them is a protection sigil, which is a stave protection sigil. A lot of people assume that this one is related to Vikings. I think Volstaff, I believe, is what they call it. It's not. Okay, anyone who says that it really is not. It is very often mistaken for something to do with Vikings because it is of Scandinavian, but it is very particular to, I believe, Scandinavia. It's been a while since I double checked that, but I know that it's not of Viking origin or Norse origin, so technically it shouldn't be used as a protection sigil in things like Astaru practices or anything like that. So if you are reading a book and you see sigils like this, please do research them before you use them. I know that it's not a Norse pagan protection sigil. I know that it is a protection sigil of a not Slavic, sorry, in Icelandic in nature, and therefore has its own meanings, and I've researched that, so I feel comfortable to use it. I wouldn't feel comfortable if I just took it out of the deck and used it straight away without researching it. And the final one is a protection sigil that is designed for protection of body, mind, and person, physical, be it house, home, hearth, and the person that lives in house, home, and hearth. I think that fit really, really well with what I was trying to do. And also the little protection poem writing, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a poem, it's just like I just wrote down the first things that came to my mind. Is something very, very similar to the one that I have in my personal grimoire / Book of Shadows, but obviously different because I don't want to give you my exact writings that's in my Book of Shadows because that's a bad idea. But anyway, this page was pretty quick to come together, 15 minutes as I said. Really, really enjoyed doing it. We will get around to doing some of the longer ones, but I really do want to get through these introduction pages that kind of always bugged me whenever I opened this journal, because the idea is to wreck this journal and turn it into something creepy and beautiful at the same time, and I want to do that. So it might take a bit of time, but one of the first ones that we're going to do, which will take a lot longer, is there is a candle spell / ritual that you do that kind of summons spirits to talk to you. So I will take you through how I'm going to do that, because I'm actually going to do that. I will cast a circle, I'll show you how I do that. I'll put on my protections, again, I'll show you how to do that. The reason I feel safe doing that is it's going to be an after effect, so you're not actually going to see what I'm doing at the time, and therefore can't try and cancel it out. The reason I say that is there are people out there who practice magic that use what you've done against you. It's again, it's a very complicated way of thinking about things, because I honestly don't think that you can do curses or hexes to a degree. I think you can make bad things happen to people, but at the same time have a very complicated relationship with my religion. I think most people do, honestly. It's when you actually have to sit and reflect on what you think that these kind of things bother you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed my little ramble and us getting this wallpaper page done. Thank you very much to Andrew Riley for requesting this as his Patreon request, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Take care, have fun, and goodbye.